The sun was dipping low, painting the cul-de-sac in shades of amber. But the air in Willow Grove buzzed with a tension thicker than the summer heat. I'd lived here for a decade, a quiet corner of suburbia where every lawn was clipped to perfection and every mailbox gleamed. The Homeowners Association, led by Karen Mitchell, known to all as HOA Karen, ruled with an iron fist wrapped in a floral glove. Her emails about community standards arrived daily, each one sharper than the last. But I never thought she'd cross the line from petty tyrant to outright villain. Not until the trash hit my lawn. It started with a dispute over my hydrangeas. Karen claimed they were non-compliant with HOA guidelines, too wild for her vision of uniformity. I ignored her, thinking it was just another of her power trips. Then, one evening, I caught her on my security camera, sneaking onto my property with bags of garbage-rotting food, plastic wrappers, even soiled diapers. She dumped them in a heap on my front lawn, smirking as if she'd won some grand battle. My blood boiled. This wasn't just about hydrangeas. It was personal. I watched the footage over and over, each replay stoking my fury. Karen's smug grin, the deliberate way she tore open the bags to let the filth spill out, it was an act of war. But I wasn't going to confront her directly. No, that's what she wanted. A screaming match to fuel her martyr complex. Instead, I burned the footage onto a USB drive and sent it to every local news station, Channel 5, WGN, even the indie bloggers who thrived on neighborhood drama. I didn't expect much, just a flicker of justice. I had no idea how fast it would ignite. The next morning, Willow Grove was a circus. News vans lined the street, reporters buzzing like flies around Karen's colonial-style house. My phone pinged with notifications. HOA tyrant caught dumping trash, screamed the headlines. The footage was everywhere. Reddit, X, even national outlets picked it up. Karen's face, frozen in that smug smirk, became a meme overnight. But the real twist came when Mrs. Delaney, the quiet widow next door, knocked on my door. She was trembling, her eyes red. "I saw what she did to you," she whispered. "She did it to me too. Last year when I missed a meeting. She said it was a lesson." Mrs. Delaney's confession hit like a punch. Karen hadn't just targeted me. She'd been waging a secret campaign against anyone who dared defy her. Emboldened, other neighbors came forward. Mr. Patel said she'd slashed his tires over a non-approved fence. The Garcias admitted she'd spread rumors about their marriage after they painted their mailbox blue. Each story piled onto the last, painting a picture of a woman who thrived on control, her HOA rulebook a weapon to punish and humiliate. By noon, Karen emerged from her house, flanked by reporters. Her face was a mask of indignation, her voice shrill as she claimed the footage was doctored. But the evidence was ironclad. Me camera's timestamp, the clear shot of her license plate as she drove off. The crowd grew restless, neighbors shouting accusations. "You bullied my kid over his skateboard," yelled Tom from across the street. Karen's facade cracked, her eyes darting like a cornered animal. For the first time, she looked small. I thought I'd feel triumph watching her crumble on live TV. But as the cameras rolled, I saw her husband, Greg, standing in their doorway. He was a quiet man, always in her shadow, and his face was gray with shame. Their daughter, Lily, clung to his side, tears streaming down her cheeks. The internet was merciless. Memes of trash Karen multiplied, strangers doxing her address, her job. She'd been a paralegal at a small firm. By evening, they'd fired her. The HOA board stripped her of her presidency. Willow Grove, once her kingdom, turned its back. That night, I sat on my porch, the lawn still littered with trash the news crews hadn't cleared. Mrs. Delaney joined me, her hands wrapped around a mug of tea. "You did what you had to," she said softly. "But did I?" The footage had exposed Karen's cruelty, but it also unleashed a mob. Her family, innocent in her crimes, was collateral damage. Lily's tear-streaked face haunted me. Had I fought a bully or become one? The next day, Karen's house was quiet, the blinds drawn. A for sale sign appeared by noon. Rumor spread she'd moved to her sister's in another state. The neighborhood felt lighter, but the scars remained whispers at mailboxes, distrust in HOA meetings. Karen's reign was over, but the cost was a community fractured, its sense of unity buried under her trash. I kept the footage on my computer, a reminder of how quickly justice can spiral into vengeance. Karen was wrong, but so was I, in a way. I'd wanted her to face consequences, not ruin. The line between right and wrong blurred in the heat of anger, and I wondered if I'd crossed it too. What do you think? Where does justice end and vengeance begin in a community torn by betrayal?